guys, Guitarman122508 here, back again with another Superman-related review. This time out, we're going to be looking at the DC Collectibles DC Comics Designer Series Jay Lee Superman. This is a figure that I've kind of been on the fence for a while, just because I'm not a big fan of Jay Lee's art style. He's a fine artist, I guess, but it's not really my style. I don't really dig the way that he draws faces, but I figured I'd pick this up and review it anyway, just because I like to have things in my collection. That's just kind of how it goes. So let's take a quick look at the packaging. This is all the information you really need to know about the figure. It's number 3 in the series. On the back we have the other figures in this line. We have a Batman, a Wonder Woman, a Catwoman, and Superman. Here is a black and white sketch of what his art looks like. And this is from the Batman Superman title, which has recently been canceled with the coming of Rebirth. At the bottom, nothing there. Top, Designer Series, Jay Lee, Batman, Superman. So let's go ahead and open this guy up. Okay, and here's the figure out of the packaging. This actually does look a lot better in hand than it does in the packaging. I will give it that. I absolutely adore how well the figure actually translates from the art style, though I'm not exactly a fan of the face sculpt. And it's mostly just the way that they do the eyes. I'm not a big fan of the heat vision eyes on Superman. I don't think that he should be angry. I think that whenever he is angry, it should be a rare thing, and it should be scary as hell. But DC has this tendency to make him perpetually angry, so hopefully that changes in the next few years. As you can see, the figure is nicely sculpted. It's sculpted by Jonathan Matthews, who sculpted the Darwin Cook Supergirl figure. So he does do really nice work. I absolutely love this cape. The creasing is really great. You can see some shading right here for the creases, which is always cool to see. I like when they have little attentions to detail like that. And it doesn't seem to stand too well. Maybe I'm not posing him right or whatever, but he doesn't want to stand for me. This is what I'm talking about. The angry eyes. I'm not a big fan of them. The hair is designed alright. It actually looks really nice. And the ears look pretty decent. It's not too bad, and usually ears are pretty hard to get down right without, you know, making them look like something other than an ear. The paint on the lips looks a little bit weird. It's kind of like he's got some kind of lipstick on there. It's kind of off. But overall, it isn't too bad. From afar, it's not even that noticeable. I really like this texturing on the S shield. It's really well done. I think the colors are really pretty nicely chosen. I mean, it's really hard to go wrong with red and blue and, you know, some yellow in the shield, and but it looks nice. Here you can see all the sculpting details that go into his torso piece. You have the belt right here. Very, very nice. And I love how they have the symbol, or at least the pentagonal shape right here, kind of like how he did on his suit for the entirety of the New 52. Some artists chose not to draw it on there, and some of the piping is here. Here at the bottom you can see the detailing for the boots. It's really nicely done. I think that looks really great. It really captures his style. I'm really surprised that it translated so well. Not only for this figure, but for the Wonder Woman figure as well. That's a figure that I'm going to have to pick up. You can see on the back we have the belt stretching over, and even on the back of this cape we have some shadowing and shading for the crease. Back of the neck looks really clean. Okay, this figure comes pretty standard with articulation, and it's kind of top-heavy, surprisingly. So this is going to be one of the figures that you're going to have to bend the knee just a little bit to get him to stand without falling over. So let's take a look at the articulation. The head will go up about that much, and down about that much. It does look left and right. It's a little bit of a tight joint there. Then again, these aren't really made for a lot of posability. You can tilt the head, which is nice. Arms go up and around. They will come out that much. A bend at the elbow. And this one surprisingly does have a swivel at the wrist, so that's nice. You can get some really cool poses actually out of this. The torso does not move at all. You can get him to kick out about that much and back that much. His legs will go out that far. Got a little bit of a gaping crotch pit right there. There is a cut at the thigh, a bend at the knee, and that is all there is. So that's pretty much all there is to this figure. He does have a peg hole at the bottom, but that's pretty much all there is. You're just really going to need to either pose him in a certain way to get him from falling, or just get a stand for him. A pretty solid figure. I'm just not a fan of those eyes. That's my least favorite thing about this figure. Other than that, it's very solid. The cape is a kind of mostly solid, but it does have some give to it. It'll set you back about $28. So I would recommend picking it up, friends. And that's pretty much it for this review. If you like what you see here, be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to check out the Up and Away podcast. That's available on Podomatic and through iTunes, as well as through Facebook. We drop episodes roughly every Saturday. And that's all, folks.